everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another coffee cup reading for the month of August 2023 for the sign of Scorpio. I hope that everyone is doing well. Thank you for joining this reading. If you have sun, moon or rising in Scorpio, this might be the video that you would like to watch. Or if you're a cross watcher and someone who's really dear to your heart is in Scorpio, you can watch for them and see what is coming for them in August, how August is going to be unfolded for them. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel again. We just reached 5k subscription, and I wanted to thank each and every one of you for your support. If you have been with me for a while or if you just joined, thank you. With that, let's start the reading and let's see what kind of messages you are going to have for Scorpio. This was a very, I don't know, I would say emotional reading because my plate is all, coffee just went all over. Before I start, I can see the beautiful lion. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo person. If you have a Leo person, I see the energy very, very present. For some of you Scorpio, I see that you're going out of your way to I won't say attack someone, but to take what is yours and has been hidden from you or has been taken from you, something that caused delays for you, something that you have been waiting patiently or strategically. You tried to be political about it and you were trying to deal with it politically or like very patiently about it, but it didn't go that way, and now you're on the edge. And I'm not saying you're attacking someone, but I see that you are very, very brave. You have this energy that you can jump on someone, so you're not that Scorpio who's quiet and trying to solve things behind behind the table, behind the curtain or behind the scene. I see you're the Scorpio that maybe with this full moon you got some power, you just got up and went and said something to someone. For a lot of Scorpio, I see big change in their life, and you're coming out of your shell. You might surprise some people with your action. If you are in love with someone, you might jump and tell him, you might, or her, you might tell them that you love them. And you might be, not the same person that everyone knew you with, that characteristics like you are a Scorpio, usually trying to be very calm. But I see different Scorpio that is mixed with a Leo. For some of you, there might be a Leo person coming to your life that brings a lot of change in your life. For some of you, again, this full moon in Leo that we had beginning of August is going to change you, open a big window to your life and bring some changes. For some of you, you might have a visit, you might have a opportunity to saw someone who's an authority, big person, even I see as a king. You might need to talk to them, you might need to give them some feedback. But I see a little bit of rage, I see a little bit of heated conversation. It can be in a positive way, it can be love, which is very heated, which is very, how can I say, passionate, which is very unusual for you, Scorpio, again, as I said. Or it can be like something that you just jump. There might be some kind of verbal attack between countries that will hear. There might be some kind of how can I say, positioning and saying things that are scary things, and someone might be trying to even start a battle, definitely. But I see that it's more in verbal attacks, and I don't see that it actually gets into action. There might be some military activity, there might be some heated conversation between countries. Now someone is definitely missing you and they're waiting for your response. You need to get back to them. Look, they're sitting and they're looking at their own shadow. This person is lonely and they're really thinking about you, and for some reason there is something that you, Scorpio, have you haven't forgotten about them, but you have something very important in your life right now that you can get to this person or this thing. It can be a thing, it can be a person. It can be your child, it can be something which is dear to your heart, it can be your job, it can be your career, it can be your investment, it can be again a lover. And I see that you are even spending money on that, or you're thinking about spending money. It can be your business as well, or this person is related to your business, or you work together. I see that you are dealing with something much bigger that you are not neglecting. I mean, you don't have time for this person, unfortunately, and it's on the back of your mind, and you think about it, and you see, for example, oh, I didn't go to see this person. It can be your mother, your child, your lover, as I said, or you say like, I didn't respond to their text, I didn't go visit them, I didn't buy them what I had to, I forgot their birthday, something like that. Be careful about backstabbing, or Scorpio. There might be someone, or you are thinking about someone, or you have a I don't know why you're worried about backstabbing. I don't know if someone in your work situation is there, or maybe in your life that you think they might attack at any time. So there is a worry in your life, and it could be about maybe it's with a past partner, maybe it's a past relationship, maybe past employer, past relationship with anyone that you are worried about. Maybe they might attack. So I see a little bit of unrest for you, but don't worry. You are very brave, Scorpio. You are very ready to go there and talk to them and tell them and face them. I think the best thing is that you decide to face this, whatever it is, and in the end you see that it's not that big of a deal. It's not that bad, and instead of sitting at home or wherever you are and just thinking and creating stories and analyzing in your head, it's better that you get there, you talk to them, and I said you're very well capable of handling the situation. You're very well aware, you have all the power. Somehow you get very ready to face this problem. So if there's anything that is giving you a little bit of hardship, and you think that it gives you stress, you're not completely sure what is happening, you can certainly go and face it, and it's better than just speculations. Well, something definitely is being presented to you. Well, again, I'm saying the outcome is much better than you will think. So some of you are stressed, some of you are even imagining the worst case scenario. Some of you think, if I talk to this person, or if I face this problem, or if I face this person, there might be a fight. Again, it might be at the even level of governments, but it won't. The other party also wants peace. The other party also wants to resolve this. They are not looking for fighting, so you will be good. There's some behind the scene thing that you might do. There might be friends that can help you. There might be another water sign person that can help you, and they can help you put this big fish back into the pond. There is a big fish that I see is outside of the sea or the ocean or the pond, and a few people have to come and help and move this big fish back to the water. So this thing will be resolved. You need help from someone, and someone might even give you ideas, or some energies might give you ideas in your dreams. You might have very deep dreams. You might like to sleep more these days, Scorpio. And do that. If you need more rest, if your body, if your soul is calling for more rest, do that. Don't work too much. Don't overwork. You might see a dream, or maybe somehow something that is unusual, and there might be a big clues for you. Some of you might say goodbye to some people, and I see that it happens in a down in the level, in some, like in a basement, or somewhere that is below the level of the ground level. So maybe there is some restaurant which is the basement level, or a parking lot, or somewhere garage, or somewhere that is, so you say goodbye to some people, or you say goodbye to some things, or maybe you do a garage sale and you change, or you leave some things behind. There is a cutting from your past. You're going to cut this cord from the past, and I see a female energy involved. If there is a female energy in your past, I see for some of you, maybe your mother sells their home and you go help them move their stuff, or maybe they have passed away, and you, I don't know, somehow there's a transition for a woman. Not necessarily they're gonna pass away, but there's a change for them in their path life. And right there after that, there is a new opening for you. This is a replacement. Even if you have lost someone or someone who's dear to your heart, this is going to be a replacement. Someone is ready to join your life. Someone is ready to pay up with you. And I see for a lot of, and this person has a very good friend. I see them as a female energy, and this female energy already has a good female energy friend that they talk a lot. Maybe they talk a lot about you. And somehow you are curious about what they say or what they think about you. Or maybe you reach out to the friend of your person and ask her what this female is telling you. I don't know. I see there is no romance between you and the third person. I don't say that, but you might want to reach out to, for example, the friend of your crush and ask how your crush feels about you. Something in those lines. Just an idea, just a scenario. Some of you are thinking about some new things starts, maybe even in your project, in your work. You are thinking about something innovative, something new, and don't talk about it to everyone. Try to keep it for yourself. Try to protect your notes, your I don't know, documents, and you're very careful. You have always been very careful. You're very careful about where you leave a trace of yourself. Maybe you don't even like to share your information. You don't want to share your public, I don't know, maybe your pages in social media are not even public. But I see that you are a little bit conservative. There might be a big opportunity for you to purchase a property or a land or a big investment. There might be also some delays in some of your aspects of your investments that someone maybe told you they'll do something and then they haven't done it, and that's the point that you get angry and you might go talk to them. I see you go with another person, a one-on-one discussion, maybe a face-to-face conversation with someone. I see it's a windy day, or that person is an A sign, maybe an Aquarius, a Gemini. You will have a talk, maybe even brief talk, but this clears up a lot of things for you. Don't be scared of anything. Again, don't be speculating negative energy in your life. Some of you are speculating a negative energy. For example, something happened in your life 10 years ago and you're now generalizing it to everything. And for example, you had a lost relationship and I don't want to be close to a woman because you think the same thing might happen. I don't know. Some of you might have lost financially after a divorce or after a settlement that was hard for you, and now it's giving you a little bit of boundaries. You're setting boundaries. You have a lot of boundaries, and you're a little bit. And it's good to set boundaries, but I think people might find that you are too tight for that. Your boundaries are too tight. Be careful about children. If you have children, specifically a little girl, I see here. Be careful. She is very curious. She might want to go somewhere. If you take them to the park or to Disneyland or anywhere like that, be careful. They might just leave you, and they're very curious, and they might go and you might not be able to find them. Watch your kids, or your loved ones, or your belongings, something which is dear to your heart. Something is not able to take care of themselves and they need your attention and support, so don't leave them unattended. Even your money, your business, some of you are very worried about your business. I see that you might take long showers, and you're thinking when you're taking a shower, or maybe it's hot where you live and you're taking long showers. Energy of water can calm you down, Scorpio. Sometimes you feel you're angry again, and it might give you, in your profession, I see that you'll be very, very strong, and Mars is somewhere in your chart right now that gives you a lot of strength, specifically in your communication with other people and in your work. It is going to be very, very positive. So take advantage of Mars being there and giving you extra strength, something that you don't usually or normally have, which is actually very needed for most of us. And for you, Scorpio, I think it's very needed, very much needed. And now you have it in your life, in your chart, or in this time in your life. I see some kind of art related stuff. Maybe some of you are getting, when you get tired, maybe looking at some artwork, some beautiful paintings, is going to calm you down. It's going to give you a very, very good emotional, I don't want to say support, but like release, some peaceful. Maybe you can paint, maybe you can draw, or something that gives you, maybe you haven't done it for a while, maybe you write. Some kind of artistic activities can give you a very, very good feeling. If you're pregnant, I see a boy. Year of Rabbit brings a big change for you this year. This is beginning of a big change with a loss or leave or saying goodbye to something, and new energy comes and substitutes very, very quickly in your life. So don't worry about something which is gone. You have a lot of options. Some of you are thinking about moving your business or expanding your business, or you're juggling. Sometimes you say, okay, I can have another business, like I can expand my business, and then you very quickly you say, oh, it's already too much, I'm juggling. And something is that you don't trust everyone. You don't easily trust people to give them responsibilities, which can be a good thing, but this makes you a little bit limited with your activities because you want to manage and oversee everything yourself. You hardly trust people. And if someone who you trust in your work and business is leaving for any reason, you feel very upset. That might be a case. That might be one of your things that you're dealing, that someone who you trust are leaving because they have another opportunity, or maybe they don't want to work anymore. And it gives you a little bit of, you feel a little bit unrested, and you don't feel safe. Be careful, don't fall if you're walking somewhere slippery, if the floor is wet somewhere, or if specifically near the pool, be careful. You might fall, because I see some wet place that you might fall. You might fall. I think I repeated it 3 times. Many keys. I see many keys for you. Look how busy your mind is. Look how busy and how crowded it is. I see a lot of happy moments. I see a lot of busy agenda for you. Your agenda is very busy, but you are carrying a little bit of energy of uncertainty with yourself everywhere you go. Like you go to parties, you go to work, you go to, you want to sleep, you're taking a shower, and in all of those times, something is on your mind, which the idea is, or the reading is telling me, you have to face it. Whatever it is, you have to face it. If you love someone, you have to face them. Look how beautifully it shows here. You have to face them face to face and tell them, I love you, I want you. Or even if it's not that, you have to tell them, I don't want you, I want to leave you, or I have to go, or this is it, I can't. Or if it's someone who investments or problems or anything, you have to go and have a face-to-face conversation and talk, and don't carry all this energy with you, because I see things are moving to the beautiful part. Your life is changing. I see you're dancing. Again, I see a pool party, and which is very happy actually, but be careful, maybe someone fall. I don't see you fall, but someone might fall. Be careful. There's a lot of energies around you. Sometimes you're very exhausted. Don't overwork. I think I said that many times. Some of your luck is on your side unexpectedly. Something will happen magically for you. Maybe something that you say, or something that you think, or something that you say causes you to be the star, and that causes you to come out of your shell. For example, in a meeting you say something, and your CEO, your boss, your manager loves that, and then they take you to the next meeting, and then take you with the CEO meeting, and then they put you on the front page of the I don't know, magazine, or somehow you get into this spot, and you're under the lights. You are shining. Some of you, maybe you're buying a Ferrari or Maserati. I see a very expensive car. Maybe you rent a very expensive car for a day or two, or you drive a very luxurious car, and people envy you. There is a lot of talks about you. Many people are talking about you. You have touched many different people's lives. Maybe you are a teacher, maybe you had a lot of students, maybe you are a trainer, maybe you're a musician, photographer. I don't know, somehow you have a big network of people. But I see that, as I said many times, you have been in the shadow, Scorpio, for a long time. You have been in the shadow, and because of your personal life, it was going in a way that you didn't want to come out. There was something that you were not happy about at that time, and now this is resolving, and this gives you the freedom to come out, express yourself, be more with people that you like them, you love them, and express yourself much more. Very interesting reading, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your attention. Before I forget, I'm doing a two quick questions for every zodiac sign this month. So I'm gonna ask about your romance and also about your finances. So specifically focusing on that, what is coming about your romance? Wow, a big start, a big start. These are the person who is interested in you, and you know them, they already communicate to you, you guys are connected, definitely you know each other, and they might be upset with you, maybe you didn't respond to them, or maybe you haven't been so busy, as I said, and this is your scorpion tail. Somehow your darkness is getting them upset, not darkness in a bad sense, like you being quiet, you not talk to them, you not share your feelings with them, they are getting a little bit tired, you need to reach out to them, there's something that expecting and it's getting too late for them. So if there's a love situation, if there's romance, or if you're already in a relationship, your partner needs more attention. For finances, look at this beautiful like coin, and there is money coming into your life, or you're making big money. Again, I can say you make so much, like your investments are going so much that sometimes you even forget about where the money comes. For example, you have 2-3 sources of income, and one month you even forgot that like you got 10k from this like property, for example. I'm not worried about your source money. Your resources are going very well for a lot of you. For some of you, I see a leaking. There is something leaking. Maybe someone, I see that there's enough money for you. Money is going to be okay. You're going to be well supported financially, or you're making enough money. But be careful that something is going to the waste, or maybe you have a subscription that you don't know you're paying for, or some people that are taking some money. You have to have more visibility on your money, on your earnings. That's what I can definitely say. Well, my dear Scorpio, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. My channel reached 5k. Very happy to do that, and I want to thank you all who are supporting me, specifically those who are reaching for private reading. Thank you so much. Take care and stay blessed.